So, Ronak, it's our first meeting, first time we are meet. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Ma'am, um, my name is Ronak Kumar Agrawal. I belong from Bhubaneswar, Odisha, and I completed my study, and I'm working in a company actually in a investing firm. But I belong from a state mediums, so it's very challenging for me to interact with clients in my office. So I feel that I will grow upon time, but this is much needed session. I found you through YouTube, and I thought that just uh, to give it a try in order to improve my communication skill in English. Preparation for government exam, but due to much competition, and I thought that I shouldn't waste my time, and I just joined a private organization afterwards.
Find me in a YouTube channel, right?
हाँ, YouTube recommend me automatically. Your watch time is improving, so it's recommend me automatically.
Okay, great. Improve. I want to improve my spoken English. So, last 3 months, I have been working on it.
I used to research analyst, you can say.
Okay. Have you been doing job like this type of job in a MNC?
It is 2 year, ma'am. I joined in July 2021, and it's or 2 year 1 month, you can say.
If you don't mind, I want to ask about your family.
Sure, ma'am. In my family, it's a very small family. I'm the only kid. My
Okay.
father, my mother, and me. And my father is a businessman. We have a grocery shop in our native place, that is in Bargarh district, Odisha. And my mother is a housemaker.
Okay. So, did you complete your whole education in a Hindi medium?
I have to write in English in exam, but the teachers are either from state medium. They speak on, they make us understand from local language, that is Odia, or some are teaching us in Hindi. So uh, in major part of my life, I haven't received education through English language. It been
Hmm.
translated through other language. So I have to think before I speak, so it's very I'm trying to improve it day by day.
Mhm. So, what kind of problem are you facing whenever you speak English?
I feel less confidence, ma'am. If you try to communicate in, if I try, I will speak in Hindi now. I haven't. I feel very confident, but in English, I feel less confident. And I have to in future, if I got some promotion or something, that uh, English is very mandatory nowadays. So I want to represent myself. That they shouldn't think that he's improving. They should think that he's a in a good level at least. Um,
Yeah, nowadays English is very mandatory. If you are working in MNC, especially.
yeah, in MNC.
Mhm. Like the spoken English, you don't speak very well in English. So I think,
Uh, very mandatory, ma'am. Like if you talk in local language, na this irrespective that you are very knowledgeable, they judge
yeah,
you. Like he is speaking in technical skill nowadays is equally important. I do think that as well as English speaking skill is also equally important, I think.
yeah, nowadays it's a very if you got your all education in a very well, like you are a B Tech and you are doing a job in MNC. But whenever people thought you are very educated, very you have a very good degree in your hand, but you are not able to speak in English. So after being a very educated and having a lots of degree, they are not able to speak English. So which type of factors do you think the people having a good degree but they are not able to speak English?
I think, ma'am, lack of practice.
Yeah.
Their friends. I speak from my experience. Whenever I try to speak English, my friends are not allowing me to speak in English because they don't need English language. They are a lot of friends are just study for degree. They will
Mm.
join their family business, or they will not go to any metro cities, so they want to stay in their hometown. So I grew up in such environment that environment doesn't
Yeah.
support me to speak much English, you can say.
Yeah.
uh,
It means environment is must to learn any language, whether it is English or any language. So but you know English nowadays English is very important language, especially youth your age group.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
So how long have you been learning this language?
uh, I the first thing that hits me, it make me aware when the COVID arises, because that time companies are not hiring any employees, and I give 2 3 interviews and they rejected me, and I do found that my English spoken
Because
is very.
oh,
uh,
English spoken is not well because they are rejected you, right?
So from that point of time, I'm trying to little bit improve day by day. 2 3 years. It's been 2 3 years, but I'm not focused solely on this side. So uh, I do think that I should give at least half an hour per day, or 1 hours per week, so that it will help me.
So which platform are you using nowadays to improving your English? To improve
Uh,
your
Ma'am, during COVID, there is an app called Open Talk, where we can connect with locals Indian.
I didn't get it. Which app?
Open Talk,
Open
OPEN,
Talk.
Open Talk.
Open Talk, right. Mm-hmm.
But I tried to use Camely, but it is very costly, so I haven't using any app nowadays.
English Shari.
English?
English Shari. It's a paid app.
Hmm.
It's a paid, but it's a
Paid.
very cheap. Cambly. Yeah, it's English Shari app. It's not a app. It's a site actually. Whenever you just search the Google English Shari, Ace Fluency, ACE is Fluency. Ace. It is very good. Or so it's a very necessary for you.
Hmm.
You just you just make a environment surrounding you, and you know you can practice with yourself.
Hmm.
But just practice yourself. Definitely, definitely would be expert in English. It's guaranteed.
How to practice it myself?
Yeah, yeah, yourself you just like your any book, any book, whatever you read, a newspaper article, whatever, and you just take that paragraph and this paragraph, one paragraph, and speak it loudly in standing front of the mirror. Um, Whenever you until unless you don't speak in English, you never becomes fluent actually. And you practice yourself you just record any record yourself. You just record turn on your camera, mobile camera, and record yourself. You know, you become more confident even as well.
Acha. Okay.
Yeah. You just do this 1 month continuously. Actually, English speaking only need three things. One is practice, which is more important. Second is consistency. Third is confidence.
Okay.
If you will is
Practice, consistency, and confidence.
confidence, yes. And confidence would become whenever you practice, practice, and practice. Without doing practice, you can't achieve your goal.
Ma'am, but to practice, we need someone because I get bored when just I speak
People,
to
people YouTube. You can get every day two and three people for a conversation.
using that website, na?
Yeah,
uh, I someone in the internet also told the exact thing that you just create your channel. So yesterday or 2 day before, I created a YouTube channel of mine, and I just upload a just 1 minute video to just in order to improve my English speaking, or in order to improve my communication overall.
yeah, yeah. Actually, nowadays people, yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah. So,
yeah.
ma'am, in future, if I'm able to consistent with YouTube journey, so I will definitely we will definitely collaborate a video on speaking English.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Agree. Actually, I always help those people, those help you their self actually. And you are a educated guy, and I know you English improvement need always practice, consistency, and passion. If you have a passion to learn English, definitely one day you would become very good speaker.
Yeah, yeah.
This was all about the like English. So if I talk about your goal, English learning is your short term goal, and what is your long term goal?
Wow. uh, Ma'am, to be honest, I want to um, create my own business company in
Okay.
the longer term for 10 years, you can say. And what I'm doing the job now, I do think that I'm not doing the job. I do think that I'm learning there and the company pay me. I'm not working under anyone. So from my experience in future, I'm planning to set up my own investment firm, and English is very necessary for that because if I placed it on a physical office, I will definitely do. And apart from that, if I want to spread over the globe, I need a website, and there might be some people who are not from India. So uh, that is the one reason I am motivating myself to
Mm.
learn
Learning.
English. Three website I'm definitely going to visit and practice daily. And three things are very important, as you mentioned: practice, consistency, and confidence.
Yeah.
And and third thing, that I will definitely upload in my YouTube channel. And if I'm consistent enough, I will approach you to do a video on English speaking in future, might be.
Actually, consistency in practice and passion is and confidence is a more. These are the paras in which you can improve your English.
Yeah. I do always feel very low confidence in my office, you can say, because people are from ICSE medium, and like their friends, we are talking in English, na? Their friends are like that. They are talking on English Hindi mix, so they express their thought on English very easily. But so I'm trying, and I think I will doing very good.
Do you have any good friend in your any good friend or any colleague in your office in whom you can talk in English? Huh? Have you any
Mm,
good friend in your office?
yeah, yeah. I have two, three friends.
You can practice with him. You are very lucky. You are working in MNC companies. There's lots of people you can get to have a conversation.
But they are colleagues, they are not friends.
Friends, it depends on you. You can make a friend from them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So actually, no, you know what is the problem with English? We think that whenever we just open our mouth, we just speak wrong English.
Mhm. I become conscious. Uh,
Yeah, because
like
you
dating for a first time to a girl makes me very conscious. Like that, speaking English also makes me very conscious. I am very aware of what I am speaking. Like every words, means I judge myself actually.
what did you do in your office? You just narrate in a record. You just narrate it in your video, and after that, you just listen it because you can find your mistake yourself. You know the English, right? You know English, right? No. So you are able to find your own mistakes, and after 1 month, you will become very confident. Yes, you just call me, ma'am. I am doing this, and I am improved.
Yeah, yeah.
Ronak, you are just like my son. I want to see you at that level. You are just at you improve your status in your office also.
Yeah, yeah. Sure, ma'am. I will practice these things. Mm.
In office, lots of guys is that type, like they are not a well educated,
People not good at technical skills also getting higher package due to these skills.
but they speak English very well. That is,
This very polished English. I will not procrastinate, and I will be like taking actions at least for 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. But I will definitely try to speak in English. Uh,
you're fumbling. You're fumbling. Actually, no. You can remove your fumbling problem. You just practice the tongue twisters. You know tongue twister? No.
no, no.
You just you just search the Google and just write down the tongue twister, and you 1 week you just practice the tongue twisters. Okay,
Tongue,
tongue twister.
tongue twisters. Okay.
Yeah, actually you are fumbling now.
Hmm.
After practicing the tongue twister, your tongue will get use of this language, English language. English tongue twister you will find in a Google.
It on a locked room, I think.
Yeah. You just follow these steps. You just practice the tongue twister and practice yourself, whatever I told you. And other things, you feel confident. Now, if you are doing some mistake in your conversation, there is not a big blunder. Okay, you just I'm learning. I'm a learner. What happened? We are learning this language. So what is the matter of shame?
Yes, ma'am.
Actually,
Definitely.
you think that, oh, my colleagues, my friend, my circle, my family friends will watch my videos, and what will would they think? There is nothing else of those. It's a actually world is just so big. Even my family members don't know about this. I'm running a YouTube, you know.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a not worry about what people would think about me. You are learning some good things, good skills. You developing yourself. You are not doing a crime. Okay, feel positive. Feel positive.
I will definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah, after 3 months, you will find a tremendous change in yourself.
Mm.
And see,
Sure, ma'am. I will definitely do this at least for 1 month. And um, ma'am, before connecting with you and now, it's I feel much confidence because I'm trying to speak English in English language. So I don't have to think much now. I'm saying without any to how to improve my English speaking skill. Uh, I should use the three application that you have recommend in order to speak with people on English language at least 15 minutes per day.
yeah,
The second thing is that three things are very important in order to develop speaking English. The first one is practice, a lot of practice. Second one is that it should be consistent. It's not like that I practice on Sunday for 4 hours and within the week I haven't speak for a minute. So in 15 minutes per day is enough. Consistency is very important. Third thing is confidence, that whatever I speak with full confidence and full passion. And
yeah.
the one exercise that you recommend me is tongue twister. I will going to Google it now and practice it in order to avoid fumbleness while